I'm maybe. I'm just gonna assume it's working. Yeah, I got chat in here and everything. This is from the YouTube app, so I'll keep you guys updated. We should make it through. We're almost done with the census. We're at 35,000 for the census, or for the crosswalk. Then we start the census, and that's only like 17,000. Um, it is a lot wider, so the claims will build faster, but it's still awesome. Um, I'll just say that attention for machine learning is amazing. It allowed us to address the problem of vanishing gradients pretty effectively. And now the same fellow who made that giant advancement is trying to seriously address the issue with sample efficiency. And if we could address sample efficiency and he does anything kind of in any way, shape, fashion, or form that changes the state of the game, the way that attention changed the state of the game, we're in for like another like redefinition of the paradigm. So I was just listening to this podcast at work today. It was an awesome story. We're getting ready to show you guys this updated dossier. So for this live stream, I'll show you again. Make sure to hit me up in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let me find this dossier. I got it floating around here somewhere. So this is for the Cape Charter Police. And like for instance, we can jump over here and see stuff about it, where it came from. This shows us all the claims and anchors from that document. Shows us some basic information, like it's not a sub-agency. You'll notice something here, ready for review and review claim. They don't do things exactly right yet, but they're getting real close. So I appreciate you guys hitting a thumb for me. Hey, our guy. Hey, Brooklyn. It's good to see you guys. Howard County. So, the power of attention was just immense. And that's why, and it still is, and that's why I appreciate you guys giving me some attention here, because this is the kind of data that we're going to make available about all departments. But then every document that comes in, like you see over here, this section, I'm going to make my mouse real big real quick. This section right here, source documents. This is just one document that we're ingesting right now, that crosswalk that's coming in through right here. Oh, it's starting flushing census acres. That's nice. So we're starting on the census, which is dope. I gotta watch this for a second to make sure I'm not messing anything up. Nope, I think it's good. That's good. That's what I want to see. See, we got Wyoming NCIC. We got all kinds of places we didn't have before. They're Game and Fish for the Cody region. They're International Airport Police. Two different International Airport Police. Two different ORIs, huh? Oh, no. That's the same thing. Oh. Okay. That's good. It should have failed to create that because there was no ORI for it. So, this stream coming through good, everybody? I'm hoping so. I used the YouTube app this time just to make sure it was definitely an issue with us and not a bandwidth thing. Hell yeah. So, Chris, man, I showed EJ some of this last night. So, this is one of those source documents, right, that I originally used to kind of populate stuff. And we can see all the different claims that it makes. about a department, right? And then over here we can see them, view their provenance. Um, there's all different kinds of things: publication states, corrections, redactions. Down here we have something that's not really populated yet that I'm working on. It's employment history. And even though officers are connected to the department, they're kind of going to be connected different this way. So I'll show you. It's pretty legit. But I'm waiting for the rest of this census data to go in. You see how it says 23 claims right now in one document? 25 anchors. So, census project. Oh, see, it's not really creating any anymore. 556 and 10 from Rhodes told them they can tell what they needed. Some, which is good. And we got all kinds of stuff. Hey, Rats Crispy. Good to see you, bro. So this is legit, bro. Like, wait until you see this dossier. Oh, if it's already on Wyoming. No, I can't necessarily make that assertion. I don't know which way they're in. Oh, we're already at index 10. No, that's not very far. We got a long ways to go. Yeah. So the census hasn't created any new departments. All of them have been found. And it's only taken about 30 seconds to flush these 31, almost 32,000 transactions to the database in a batch. So we still got a little bit because we're at 1,200 out of 17,000, but we're in Kansas now. Or no? What's LA? Louisiana? Am I wrong? I think that's right. There's a Michigan department at that progress route. There's a Minnesota department. And it hasn't created any new departments, although we did find it this time. So I'm going to show you guys something else real quick. This is all the new departments that identity crosswalk created that we didn't have before. I got to get over here. I gotta find the right. I think it's this one. Yeah. We'll do that. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Yeah. You see that count, guys? 19,410. And that's in addition to all the departments that we already had. Right? Like, it is slowing down even this beast of a PC. Of course, this PC is doing a couple other things right now. But it is slowing down even this beast of a PC. Oh. Yeah, dealing with 19,410 departments there. Like, that's crazy. In fact, I might just have to close that tab. No? I should have just limited the query. I'll close that query when the page decides that it has enough to let me respond. Limited to 2,000 because we saw there were like 19,000. And all these guys are just new departments that we know about. Those are all the claims that are made about that department.
23.
Oh, this is a handy little document anchor and a handy little document marker. Anyway, we'll get back over here to this. Instead of showing you the details, I just had to show Chris that if he's still in here. But that's the magic. We'll see if it's made it through this one yet. I don't think it has.
95 to 02.
Although maybe we're on Minnesota.
Right.
No, not quite. We still only have the 23. So we'll make this over here.
95 control, isolate. William 102 and 103. 24 hour lockdown.
Rut-row. They're just talking in the jail about putting somebody on 24-hour lockdown.
102 is on here.
Yeah, it hadn't made it through the Missouri department here yet.
You can clear us from the assault. Put us on the medical assist at Walmart. Let's tackle the fraud, please.
William 103 is secure.
Well, they just cleared an assault call, and now they're headed to Walmart for fraud. We're making it through about 200 rows. Oh no, bro, yours is hella exciting. So, I'm already working so that the agents can plug into the pipeline so that they can create documents and anchors for us. Maybe even like unsubstantiated claims, like claims that need review. It's pretty legit. Our facial recognition will create claims and documents. Every time a user uploads a document, it'll make a document. Like, it's legit, bro. I'm excited. At me, I don't work at HR.
Last name Maines, Mary, Adam, Nora, Edward, Sam. First name Michael, common spelling. Middle initial J. Date of birth is going to be 2001.
Row, beep, 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 beep.
I got Charles.
Okay.
Ready. It's going to be Charles 106132004.
Gotcha. So this, what you're seeing now, is backfill, right? This allowed me to take the documents that I already had and
last name Rogan,
create evidence-based records for all of the officers and departments in our system. And be able to present it to you guys in a nice, clean way, which I'll show you guys again here in a minute. But it is really good at processing documents.
108.
Here we're just creating a bunch of them.
417
kind of to bring our old system up to standard with this new like back-end processing. It's pretty legit, executive, if I do say so myself, which I do. But the police record is a lot more.
2145 Independence Street at Aldi. Have a Zone 17 contact with you over at this time. 2058.
Yeah, it is a lot more than just this. The police record is a lot more than just this. There's the crazy stuff that Chris is working on, the crazy stuff that EJ is working on, the crazy stuff we've already built, like a police detecting camera. So, by the way, Chris, I'll see if I can get to it tomorrow, but if you want to check out the info mailbox, there's a guy in there that has some questions about specs and where you might find some more details about the authority alert. He came across the link on Reddit if you wanted to reach out to him in an email. Well, I'll show you here in a second, Howard County, but the thing is what I'm going to show you comes from just two documents. Two. All right. Every document that you upload, right, can be run through the same system to be able to derive new claims about the department. I'll show you what these two show in just a second. All right. Well, it might take more than just a second. It's about 3,500 rows in to 17. It's got 17,721. I'll zoom in a little bit further, see if you guys can make a adjustment or three. Think that'll work.
Roman valid, -29. Name is ID card only, -29. 6 Henry, Adam Robert 08, 2015 Toyota Tractor rating program of 19 County, Stark County Road, 548, Claxton, May
3,700.
42059.
81 King, 8 Henry Robert, 2000.
Oh, there were a lot of claims there.
Harry May, 6, non-expiring, -29. 2013.
It got that batch quick. I guess every once in a while I only get 100. It's still not terribly slow.
Thank you.
I mean, for the amount of work that it's doing. Every time it stops like this for about, what, 30 seconds at a time? Yeah. That was pretty much exactly 30 seconds. It's flushing something like 32,000 data points to our database from those documents. Yeah. Any of those?
Open whiskey.
I gotta see the live chat again. Yeah, if you upload a record, if you upload those things you get, right, it'll help get stuff back. And yes, Howard, this should help everybody see more about police departments in general, right? Because every time we get a document and we process it in, whether we find it with our internal searching mechanisms, of which there are several, or a user uploads it, or one of our authority alert devices detects an officer. Hey girl, it's good to see you. Yeah, we want you to get stuff too. We want you to be able to see all these documents and stuff that we're talking about. And yes, we're going to find them on our own. We have, like I said, several systems out there hunting them. But one of those intake mechanisms is user upload. So all those records that you're getting back, upload, because it'll make our data richer. That graph you saw, it'll make it that much more powerful. Wait until you see this, GWAC. Just stick around a little bit. You're not going to want to miss what's coming up. I see a couple people drop off already. But I'm going to show you guys the kind of data that this thing is marking in there right now. We're 4,324 rows in, and we've got 13,000 some more to go. I'm going to see if by chance it's already done this one that I'll show you guys. And if not, we'll just have to wait for it to go through the census project. No, I still only have, as you guys can see right now, this Cape Girardeau dossier right here only has 23 claims supported by 25 anchors from one document, right? We're going to change that. This next document's going to put quite a few more claims there. And every document that you upload will make some kind of claim about the department that is then able to be seen and indexed, reviewed, all kinds of cool stuff. Every document we find that gets connected will be able to be the same way. It'll come back in these dossiers. See, check this out. If you guys wanted to see where this actual data came from, and you went here and you click source, it's just going to open up this whole other thing saying, oh, look, the census of state and local law enforcement agencies. You know what I mean? So, just so, like, we're bringing the receipts, guys. Like, you want to see where the data comes from? It's right there. I think it's a pretty solid mechanism with which to keep track of what these guys are up to. Not just that, but officers,
47 County.
right? Brooklyn Miss officers, because this thing
Yeah,
keeps track of
47.
police too. There's facial recognition.
Been returned. I'm
There's other kinds of biometric markers. There's other identifiers that aren't biometric that we're tracking. Like we're trying to make law enforcement as transparent as we possibly can with all of the data we can get a hold of. And as you guys can see, this is just from 2 documents, guys. 2, right? That are publicly available really easily, right? That allows you to see. I'll show you guys the kind of stuff it lets you see in, I don't know, another 10, 15 minutes. So, you guys just stick around. You'll get to see it is hella legit. In my opinion, it's a pretty solid. I wish it was faster, guys, but you understand, like, it's a lot of data. I think by the time I'm done, let me go ahead and run that. Just for right now, there are 2,225,846 different pieces of data that we've indexed this far, and we still have about 12,000 rows of data to go through. The number of claims we've made based on that data is also kind of outrageous. It's like 1.1 million. Oh, we finally found an apartment in the census that we didn't have from the crosswalk. That is nice. And bam, now we've got them, the Smyrna Police Department, Smyrna, Georgia, from row 5392. That's right. And guys, it found like 19,000 new departments. 19,000 new departments. How crazy is that? And that's from 2 documents. Guys, like, in every document we find, every document you guys push our way, just makes this faster. So that kind of depends, Brooklyn Miss, on what specifically you mean. The system has a pretty strict contract for how it goes. So there are a lot of complicated pieces under the hood that make this work. You got documents and like anchors and exactly. This is like this is just a drop in the well, but this is the proper approach to making big data available to everyone. I'll show you real quick. Ocean, since you just made it in, this is one of our department dossiers now. And for every document we get, more of these identifiers and claims will be shown. So you can see this is an internal view only. Doesn't really matter at this point because all of these records, all of these claims here, I'm going to see if there are any more than 23. It might have made it through. No, we still got a little bit to wait. You can see like the source of the document. Actually go and download it yourself. You can see all of the different claims that it makes and where that data came from. Anyway, it's cool, but it's about to get a lot cooler with this other data that's coming in from this page. That's the page that triggered this long running request right here. It's another thing, Chris. I'll have to address that long running request when I move it into development. I'll have to move it over to a Celery process so it can run not on the server. But since this server is literally only answering my request, it's fine, I think. Wait till you see it about the officers, the officer dossiers. Yeah, this is the receipts. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can just click the source of the data. Like if you, all of those claims on the left-hand side connect to one of those documents on the right, right? And so any claim that you want to see the source of, you can literally just click the provenance button and view source. Or if you know which document it is, just click view source. And it'll take you right to that shit if we know where it's at on the web. And if it's not on the web, it'll show it to you in our storage or let you download that stuff. We bring the receipts. We're not just here talking smack. I'm happy that this found one new department and hasn't found any other new ones yet. Which meant that crosswalk though, bro, that returned like almost 20,000 new departments. Yeah, we've got, okay, so on top of the documents, oh, there's another one in Indiana, for Monroe, Indiana. Nice. So, yeah, we've got documents and anchors and claims and review task and publication decisions and correction decision or correction request and publication decision or merge decisions to like properly connect things and identities. There's another one we didn't have for Kansas. That's 3 whole new ones. It's still like, it wasn't like before, bro, when that first one was kicking off. Like every other line was a new department. There's so much new data. Oh yeah. We're not telling you nothing personal wise. Like that's not our job. You know what I mean? Like even if it shows up in our database, we're not publishing that stuff. We're not trying to get ourselves or our users in any kind of trouble. Right? We're not trying to get any officers hurt. You know what I mean? We're not trying to get them in trouble, but if they're getting themselves in trouble, we're definitely trying to make it known.
Your cross. 3, 2, 1.
So guys, we only got about 10,000 of these left. So it's not going to be that much longer. I'm trying to keep a watch on this chat. Oh no. Executive, we have facial recognition of officers. We're not in development. We have that stuff. If we have the officer in our system and we have an image and we through our app right now or through our website we offer facial recognition. My system is not going to make your records request any more likely to succeed, Howard County, because this thing doesn't have really much to do with your records request being submitted. There is a nice site called Muckrock, which may be of some help. That place is a treasure trove of request, and it makes any request you do more accessible. Yes, this makes it this makes that request part of a public record instead of just your records. You know what I mean? This makes sure that that information is there for everybody, and that the results of that information can be shown, collected, collated, made to be a little bit more than just data points. So I hit that point again. I'm gonna see if we got more than the 23 yet. Nope, I'm still down. I'm still at 23 claims. So, oh, that's 4 now.
4, and I'll be 24 terrorizers.
Because we got a new one in. I think MA is Maine. I'm pretty sure it is. Although we are in the M's again, so maybe we'll hit Missouri's and I'll be able to show you guys my stuff and then get off of here. Stop keeping you guys around for pretty much. I mean, it's a pretty cool reveal, I think. I hope at least a couple of you stick around. Don't think I got that much longer. I'm in the M's now.
That's ready for you.
Maybe it has Missouri this time. Makes sense. I'm a little under halfway. So we're looking at about another 30 seconds to do this flush, and I should hit it in the next one. And Chris, this is gonna level our game up, Chris. The kind of data that this is gonna make available once we've gone ahead and reviewed all these, because I've already seen some that are superseded. You know what I mean? Oh yeah. In our dev environment, we have people that are not police, for testing purposes and for demonstration purposes. Like at Audit Palooza, when we put auditors in there and then went around and showed them how quickly it could identify them. And then me and EJ are both in there so that we could test it individually. But nobody's in there who didn't give their explicit express consent. You know what I mean? And I'm not selling that data and giving that data to anybody. You know what I mean? Oh, I think we're on Missouri, guys. So after this flush, we should be square to do this refresh, and I'll show you guys this stuff. Hey, Lacey. Thanks for stopping in. You're about to see something cool, I think. There's another Missouri department. So I think it's done with Missouri. Oh, and it got 3 new departments there. So we're up to like 7 new departments from this one. That still doesn't touch the 20,000 we got from the last one. So we had 23 claims before, guys. This should be a big jump if it got us in this round. I'll show you guys if it did, and then I think it did because it's taking a bit longer to gather it. Yeah, so now we're up to 84 claims, right? And like this claim, department provides traffic direction and control services. True. Search and rescue services. False. Participates in human trafficking task force. False. Routine patrol. True. DUI task force. True. Special event or crowd control services. True. See, guys, this is a host of no information. All right, let me zoom you out. It's on the worst of the monitors. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully that's a little better. You guys can actually see the claims now. Yeah, this is it literally showing us like they process digital evidence. They don't provide school crossing guard services. They participate in a drug task force. They do homicide investigations, commercial vehicle enforcement. They have a bomb squad. They operate overnight lockups separate from their jail. They have around 81 sworn officers that are full-time. They're not a tribal department. They do first response. They're managed by a municipal government. They do provide detainee or inmate transportation and cybercrime investigation. Like, this is a lot of data to see, guys, and this is from 2 documents. So, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. I hope you guys all have a great night. Thank you guys for stopping in. I'll see you next time.